All right, we'll call this meeting to order. We'll start with the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, Katie. Okay, roll call. Yeah. Okay, all five will say here. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of the August 26th special meeting?
I make a motion to accept the minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Treasurer's report.
$5,790.08.
We got a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
I make a motion to accept the treasurer's report.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay. Unfinished and continuing business. Farm to table.
Ashley was nice enough to print the tickets. My husband was nice enough to run them down.
Oh,
My printer, I could not connect to my printer. So they're printed, I will hand some out tonight. Should we have any left at town hall potentially? No, we can't.
yeah.
Have we ever sold
day.
any at the town hall?
A couple, sometimes Lake will grab one. And then, Jan. Just take some of these, or five or
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
Well, as long as we can, just want to sell them all. And then Turkey Farm, we want to drop some off there, usually we do. And Betsy Stand.
very good.
Have we thought about that sign out in front, like, go up there, now tickets for the, ag dinner
Up here?
inside or something, and somehow.
Or it was Grange. Here or the Grange, I'm sorry.
Right out here.
The neon one,
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
I can have,
Sometimes, because do we even advertise on there that we have stuff coming up?
yeah,
Yeah.
we can ask Holly to run that, right?
Yeah.
You can do it?
Like, when you put up there about the dinner and say tickets, so
Yeah.
inside.
Perfect. Maybe you need 10,
Right? Yeah.
10 tickets.
Tens of them.
Menu, well, the menu is the menu, what are we gonna, I assume we should have a special meeting? Because the next meeting is gonna be after the farm to table, right?
We probably should have one just beforehand, so we know what
Yeah.
we got going on.
Farm to table's at 4, right? So,
So, we would be looking, when is it, the 4th?
yes.
What's that? Oh, no,
What's the fourth?
oh, no. My grandson, we walked with Down syndrome on that day.
Oh, gosh, so we have to be there.
Oh, boy. I
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Absolutely. He comes first.
Absolutely.
Family's always first, I say.
but
That-
what I can do is I can go and then I'll shoot right back, I'll be back in time. So we could like, I could,
Don't rush her.
no, that would be no big deal, so I was thinking Friday. Do as much prep as possible.
Figure out when we're doing the bread, who's doing the bread.
Yeah,
Because that can be made and frozen and it had to be.
that's
Stay
right.
out like that.
Maybe we make it the day before.
Well, yeah, like if somebody else, I'm working.
Yeah, I can go on Friday, the day before, and I'll do some stuff.
That's fine.
And we have to figure out where we're getting, but I think that was gonna. Not that I think. Shouldn't just go to one place, should have, all other people should be invited to contribute. I just don't know, Betsy knows all the, people that have vegetables and stuff.
And who else in town really does it?
Well, I don't know, right? I don't. Little farm stands maybe they're not enough to do for
No,
that.
that'd be like me, yeah.
So I think either Betsy or she has contacts.
Because if you think about it, the potatoes, you can have them all ready to roll the table.
Yep.
They can.
Do we wanna meet that Friday? Evening to make sure everything's,
Yeah, whatever you want.
What day?
like, we have a Grange supper. I had junior Grange Friday night. We should be out there by 7:30,
Do during the day.
but the Grange could be, we could close off the kitchen.
Yeah,
So you can do prep work and then it can be set up maybe that day or set up the next day.
Like the seasoned sour and balsamic drizzle, that's nothing.
And on here, I did not put balsamic drizzle just in case we decide to do something different.
Okay.
Oh, is it right on the thing?
No, I did look at the menu, but I did not write balsamic drizzle, just in case
Yeah.
we changed our mind.
Like I said, when you have the potatoes done beforehand, applesauce will be done beforehand, the winter squash can all be cut up and ready to roll.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a pretty simple, I mean,
Except for the board,
except for the pork.
and making sure everything's together at the same time, it is a simple dinner.
Yeah,
We need a head cook that day, somebody that can
yeah, that's not me, obviously, that's not me now.
be in charge, and I don't have so Barbara Salisbury, we're gonna ask her for a recipe, Betsy suggested, because that's when used to do the Grange.
Yep,
I guess she's been in and out of the hospital. She's not doing well.
What?
Barbara Salisbury.
Oh, okay.
you know, we used to do her recipe, and I think we used to go down to Porter Pond down there and get the herbs right from there.
Probably, I mean, that's what she used to work there, right?
Yes, if it's the same person I'm thinking of.
What recipe are you trying to get? Because Barbara's my mom.
So the pork loin,
Okay,
she had herbs and stuff, and it was really tasty.
Yeah,
okay.
and she would get them from Porter Pond, and then we could incorporate Porter Pond herbs into this too, that's something different that we haven't done before.
You know, she was your aunt, it's a small world, good thing I didn't say anything bad about it.
I know, I was about ready.
I would,
but then again, I
oh
forget,
my gosh.
plus we're on Zoom. I gotta
wouldn't say
really
anything like that, did
know how hard it is for me.
No, yeah.
Probably a good thing, because then I don't let loose.
I can get out early, I could probably work a part day Saturday, but I can't take the whole day. So we need somebody there helping us. And then, so Friday, do you want, we should have somebody there help Friday, what time Friday?
Yeah, during the day. You get all, because you gotta, the potatoes though, we're
We
not,
gotta get in touch with Chrissy too, get her involved a little bit,
yeah,
you know, shouldn't keep Chris. I keep Brown too much.
you know, our alternate.
Christine,
Yeah, go.
yep, so she said she'll have a couple raffle items.
Oh, you did talk to her?
I did.
Oh, good.
I contacted the guy for music, she was gonna, the wife, she was gonna, she has 2 other engagements that day, she doesn't know, she would let me know. And I was supposed to also find out, what was I supposed to ask? Oh, Agway,
Yeah,
so Agway, Alan's not gonna ask for a raffle item if you're asking for $1,000. If you're not asking for
Yeah.
$1,000,
I know, I'm gonna ask.
then he won't ask for a
I
raffle.
know, that's what, I was like in
That will take
limbo in
No
it.
money.
Yeah,
They keep their own.
Right, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
$1,000 is pretty generous.
yeah,
Yeah, I would go with that, yeah. All right,
yeah. Anything else about the table?
So we need to have, I think we should set a new meeting.
Okay, let's do that.
yeah, we just don't wanna just.
Yeah.
And
You
really
wanna do it a week before, or
that Tuesday,
Can we do it that Tuesday, the 30th?
we got anything going on? Anything else going on? Actually,
I don't have my work calendar.
no.
that'd be the last Tuesday of the month, is anyone meeting here on the last Tuesday of the month?
She's checking, I think.
Yeah. Oh, and Katie said there was meeting, I'm so used to all these years, the second Tuesday of the month, but it's not something to me that we have the first Tuesday of the month now.
Yeah.
Because of this, and I just keep forgetting. Like, what do you mean?
Well, I made it hard because we had to reschedule last month.
Yeah.
We can wait till tomorrow, then, just let me know,
Can we tentatively set it for the 30th if nothing
Yeah.
else is going on?
Yeah, we probably said.
And if something
everything
is
let us
going
know.
on, what is our option to do so that we don't have to? How do we do it, make it compliable with rules, Robert rules and stuff?
I'll just say,
I can go check the calendar real quick.
okay,
Thank you.
we can, just make a motion to, tentatively have that meeting.
Sure, I think that's good.
Yeah, because we need to know, we definitely gonna wanna meet before this, I mean.
The 30th is kind of close if you scramble into something.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, and I mean, just say, oh, did anyone show up, or, well, you know.
So, and we can figure out the 30th, I just don't want to do high and dry on Friday. By yourself. I assume Betsy and Katie will be busy on Friday.
Yeah,
Thursday. That's an assumption.
yeah, well, and you know, this whole time, and it never even dawned on me until you just said it. Well, I didn't know it was important until probably.
What do you do? Yeah.
What do we,
I said, need to make it.
We're good?
I mean,
All right,
Excellent.
perfect. So somebody needs to make a motion?
yep, I'll make, somebody make a
I make the
motion.
motion for what, do we have a special meeting on September 30th?
Yeah.
2025.
All in favor?
Yes.
Motion carries. September 30th, 6 o'clock.
Perfect.
Just to discuss farm to table, right?
Just for farm to table.
That's basically, I mean, if you think that's all we're doing right now anyway.
So do we want
No,
to have set up a work time for Friday in case people can make it?
Yeah. So the pumpkin bread with the pumpkin, now, are we doing it all there, or is everyone just gonna make some at home and bring it? Do we have one recipe? We should probably have one recipe.
I have a taste of home, Jack, I have a taste of home recipe, that's a really good one.
All right.
But if you don't have to use it, taste of home is usually good, that's the only good one I have.
Yeah. All right, we can do that.
I'm working Monday, Friday. I only have to be out Friday early probably.
So what I'm saying, though, what if we just,
Okay, great.
we just made some at home, bought them? Instead of cooking them all.
We make an apple crisp at home too.
Oh, okay, well, I guess we're gonna be busy at home.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't take long to make pumpkin bread if it's grain, I would think,
And how many-
somebody's there.
Yeah, well, how many do we think we're gonna need?
So if you have 110 people, say, 115 if you're feeding the kitchen, just in case.
How many breads did we have last year? We don't remember.
And one loaf of mini loaves, if one mini loaf is enough for what? 4 people, 5 people? You just have a little bit, 4 people? How many people would eat this one mini loaf? It's just not that, that's the only bread you get. They're 2 pieces each. 4 people?
So that now about 25,
That would be 100.
so 30.
that's what I'm about.
Well, one batch should make like 8, I think.
Do we have any wolf pans?
Last year we bought them. Chris bought them actually.
Are those the ones that are like connected?
No, they were just the aluminum ones that
They throw away?
doesn't mean you have to use that. That was just what she wanted special and we, you know.
Cause I have one of those cans that have all the little minis
I do too, I
attached.
have one, so Pepper Chef has 6
Or
or 4.
Yeah, I think mine might have a little more than that, but are those too small? I'll have to look at it.
It doesn't have to be a certain size.
No,
I
I
mean,
just don't want them in
as
there.
long as they're somewhat, everything's the same size when it is, when it goes out,
Whatever
right?
goes out.
Now, the other thing is the, roast, so, do you guys wanna pay somebody to, watch that roast?
We don't have anybody.
Well, that's what I'm saying, maybe we spend some money, somebody will come
I
forward.
heard Chef.
Well, somebody's have to be there Saturday anyway for everything together, so if you're there anyway.
Yeah,
Popcorn's not a big deal, as long as you got it in there, you just don't dry it out, I mean. And usually it doesn't take too long to cook.
So you're available Friday and Saturday or just Saturday?
Part of Friday, whatever part you might need, and then Saturday I should be able to help during the day.
So that's good,
Very good.
that's when you need it during the day. And I just need after that.
Right.
Alright,
So could you, 2 of you, so it's that Friday, if you guys did the bread and the potatoes? Or there's that too much, depends on the salad too, right? Do you have a recipe for maple butter?
no. Should be too hard.
No.
And And we gotta get maple syrup from somewhere,
Oh, we gotta get a list of ingredients
that's what I mean.
of supplies.
Mm-hmm.
I can do a list of supplies if you want.
Right.
Didn't we, use somebody local here last year for the maple syrup?
Honey. Or honey
We didn't
banana
do
from
syrup.
down the road.
Mhm.
Maple syrup, I don't know who has, I'm sure there is lots of maple syrup local.
Yeah,
Now, the winter squash, what are we doing? Are we gonna be throwing in that maple stuff maybe on the winter squash or something, or just doing with the butter? Now, apple crisp, why can't we just make those big pans and throw them in the oven? It's apple crisp.
I don't care what you do.
yeah, that would probably be easy.
How many apple crisp we're gonna need?
I have to start that order.
All right, I see. All right.
So, okay, but do we have any big cans? I don't think there are any big cans of the grain
Yeah,
as
no,
our Chris's.
Yeah, we'll just do it at home, and apple crisp at home, just figure how many we need.
Are you able to make apple crisp? Okay, okay.
I wonder if, the lodge has any big sheets. I think we do. If you want me to look into that.
Thing is,
With
it's
the apple
already,
crisp.
well, you could throw that in the morning, have it all prepped and ready to go, and just maybe just throw it in the morning, and maybe when you get it up before the pork loin goes in. The pork loin ain't gonna take that long to cook, I don't think. And again, you know, I have no idea.
It's just I won't be there in the morning.
Yeah,
I don't know, you know what I mean? That's the only one, who cook, other people can be there.
all right, this is, we gotta figure out how many apple crisp we're gonna need.
So
I
I
know
think
we're just doing sheets.
so the recipe that we use for the Grange is like a 9 by 13,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have that ready too.
and that's a relatively simple recipe. You put the apples in, you throw the stuff on top and bake it.
And then, so you're gonna do the ingredients and we're gonna disperse.
Make it at home?
Yeah.
You already make theirs at home, so you would have to get the apples yourself probably. Is that what we're doing, or do you wanna get the apples ahead of time and meet at the meeting? Can we get apples ahead of time and meet on
I would
that?
say, so yeah, this way, this way we wanna get them from a place that we can.
That'll be local?
Yeah, instead of it wide.
So are you able to bring apples? Get them from Betsy, or one of us?
Yeah, I'll talk to Betsy. Now, the apple sauce, what are we doing about that?
The gold jars. Okay.
Jack,
Yeah.
waiting.
So we'll have to make applesauce. When do you wanna do that?
So I have Monday off. Monday's my typical. Cause I have my mother and all that time.
You should know how to make applesauce?
And she's my husband, I don't have to, but. Applesauce, how much applesauce can you get it done off? I don't know how much off burner is the one you,
Yeah, we gotta ask her, she knows what's going on.
although. We have 110 people. How much? applesauce? Or. Generally. Maybe not, maybe it's just one thing. So apple crisp apples on September. 7 gallons of applesauce. If you half cup.
Gallons, holy crap.
Or you're gonna make it fine puree, or we're making chunky.
So all those have to be peeled?
So if you make the stuff with the fully food milk, you don't have to peel them.
No, you don't, I have a thing, I think I gave one to Betsy too. You just cut them up and throw them in a pan and then you put it through that thing and it spits out the seeds and the.
So you cook them with some water,
Really?
or water, softens them right up.
Yeah. And then you just add the stuff to it, sugar and cinnamon or whatever else you want to put in there. And then you just cook it. I do, but I don't come can it like that, you don't have to cook it.
Right, we don't wanna freeze it, because it'll make it more watery. So you really have to make it that week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a good idea, so it's time to do it.
Well. We all have things.
We do, it's just a busy life, it is what it is.
Yeah, and I'm farmer, I was a farmer too, so I mean, it's a time of year. Oh, yeah. How long does applesauce last? You think? Not too many days. You'd probably wanna make it, I would say probably anything would probably be like a Wednesday or a Thursday maybe. So 7 gallons, so how many apples do you think that would be?
I don't think, I've never made 7 gallons at once.
It's like Betsy and Mrs. Cole and I made up with the grains, we had it all over the walls.
Wow.
It was just flattering everywhere. But the grain is so good for cooking, because
Right.
you have such a big area.
Right.
How many apples make a gallon of applesauce? What else is on the menu? What's the compound? Come on, go. Stay good. We're going to squash, so let's go back, we go backwards. I think it's Saturday, Saturday you can do the roast. Actually, the roast, what's the easy, to cook the squash. And the potatoes, right? That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I thought we were ready to roll. So.
And then, so then before that, so Friday, you could have. So the potatoes were all washed. If we just doing, are we doing salt potatoes, or are we doing like a mashed potatoes, or are we doing roasted potatoes?
Roasted.
Easy potatoes.
So, we have enough space to do roasted and, will they roast well in the steamer? I don't know, maybe steamed, right?
Yeah.
This one tastes good.
And we leave the skins out of those too?
Yeah.
That's small.
Yeah.
Are you roasting the potatoes and the winter squash?
So I'm saying I'm not quite enough room to roast everything.
That's right.
Can you throw the potatoes and the squash together? Is that not, no? Okay.
That's a good idea, actually.
Right?
Throw enough butter on it.
Yeah.
Sprinkle a few herbs on there.
I'm sorry. Do whatever you want. That's why I bought salt cakes, so you just cook them in the pot.
Yeah.
The night before, you keep the salt in it, you cook them with the salt and they serve them with butter. Doesn't have to be that, that's why I bought salt.
That's
cakes.
perfect. That's what we
But
do.
we don't, I don't. I don't really, it's fine. Because mashed potatoes take a lot of time to make a mess. I don't know, I've never done them in steam, doesn't mean you can't do them.
No.
And do we have the squash? How much squash do we need? The squash is gonna take a lot of time.
I know who we could hire to cook this thing.
Oh,
The Joey.
the who? Oh, okay.
Range numbers.
Oh,
So what kind of squash do you guys want?
Oh,
Winter. I think we're up in the
So
air.
like
doesn't
all
matter.
all different kinds of winter squash? Like a medley?
yes.
Well, one is so it's easy to peel.
None of them?
No, no,
Well, some are harder to peel than others, right?
no, they're all about the same, they all
I thought
suck.
squash isn't that bad.
what if we just get
One one's
like,
easy, acorn's easy.
Yeah.
yeah, acorn and just slice it, and like, you know what I mean? And then just put maple syrup and cinnamon and bake them like that, you know what I mean?
It's gonna take up a lot of space.
That's the only thing we don't room,
Gotcha.
It's the thing with the roasting and everything.
because we got the pork one going on.
But you could cook the squash the day before.
Yeah.
If the squash was done Friday,
Mm-hmm.
then just put it in a steamer.
That's right.
Then it's just a matter of making sure it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday.
Yeah,
Are you gonna like, you were just roasting it. We're not gonna like mash it together, right?
no,
Okay. Yeah,
don't want
you
to
should be able to just put it back in the steamer and just get it hot. If it's cooked, you should have no problem with that.
Just don't overcook it, because then when you do stir it, it will mash.
mhm.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
Don't fully cook it. You know, cook it to almost, but not all the way, and then it can finish up in the steamers. I don't forget, when that's a good idea, doing
And that would be Friday night? Like that?
That's a good idea, though, doing half of the squash and just, you know,
So
something.
not Friday night, it's Friday during the day.
During the day for that?
Yeah, cause it's range,
Which you, like I said, you can close the kitchen off.
but yeah. Yeah, I'd rather get there during the day, this time is tough for me.
What time are you free on Friday morning, like morning-ish?
Yeah,
Yeah,
morning.
okay. So I'll get up as early as you want me to.
It's like 4.
I get up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, but Friday you want a little sleep in a little bit, don't you?
But
My
you
husband
work.
goes to work, no, not on Friday,
Yeah.
but yeah, so I put together his lunch for his work.
Yeah, that's right, you're a good wife. You're supposed to do that. That's right, that's what you're supposed to do. I know someone will say no, you're not, but you are. Honestly, I won't do it.
So you at 10?
That's fine,
Or is it too many?
that's good. Oh, 10 tickets, yeah, that's good.
You meant 10 o'clock on Friday. No, no. So Friday, if you guys do the prep the squash and cook the squash, prep potatoes,
This is Friday.
that's Friday. What else are you gonna do?
The applesauce is what we need to do.
Also, I'm wondering if we should, so we do that Friday, do we then have to make a special on another day, because I don't want you overloaded on Friday.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we only have so many days and so much time. And you're already gonna be here Tuesday that week.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how many apples and everything, so.
Yes.
If you let me know how many apples, I can put the order in with the Fazios.
Yeah, we're gonna have you do that,
So
we're just
to
gonna,
make a gallon of applesauce, you'll need approximately 21 pounds of apples. So 21 times 7. 147?
holy crap, I mean crap.
Well, how many pounds in a bushel?
I forget that.
Let me Google that.
Yeah.
Plus, we need apples for the crisp.
It says 42 to 48 pounds is a bushel of apples.
All right,
So you need 100,
so you need like 6 bushels? No,
21 pounds. 21 pounds equals 1 gallon. If you want 7 gallons, 147. How many did you say?
41 pounds.
Call it 40 pounds in a bushel. Then we'll have
40.
extra.
3.675 bushels.
And then you need it for the crisp too.
Right.
Do you
What's
want
that?
all different kinds or do you want a specific kind?
I think a mix is good.
Yeah, mix is good.
They're nice if they're big.
You just want to text me the amount of
Yes.
apples.
I will, because I have to talk to your grandma, I think, and find out how many apples we need for how many apple crisp we should have. And then figure out how many apples we need for that.
Because like one apple crisp will make, I think I get 12 out of it when I do the turkey dinner.
Okay.
And that's the grain recipe?
So
Yeah,
it's
that's
9
the
so
grain
we figure
recipe.
10 apple crisps. 9 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
And
How many pounds of apples does it take to do an apple crisp?
I don't know. I just fill my thing up.
I know, I just fill it up.
I'll have to make an
Hey,
apple
they're
crisp and
good
actually pay attention to it.
If they're good sized apples, it's usually what, like maybe 6 or 7, you think?
I know, I always fill it right up.
No.
I supplement them with big apples.
I talked to the boss.
We'll talk to the boss, and I'll let you know. So when can we do the applesauce thing? I think it's too much for you and Ashley to do by yourself, but that's up to the two of you.
So we're doing squash on Friday and what else?
Chopping the potatoes. I think you can do the salad and then a little sport. And cook
Salad
salad
is on Saturday.
I think we can do that, as long as it's relatively quick to put together, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I know we're not doing fancy,
No.
we mix spring, like some sort of seasonal salad.
How about drinks for this thing?
So we typically do coffee,
I mean, we care about doing apple cider.
we usually have apple cider, do you need apple cider,
No,
or the
no.
apples?
Yeah,
I would say
that's what I-
coffee and water and whatever, we don't need nothing else.
Coffee, water, and
Lemonade or whatever,
Lemonade?
yeah, whatever's there.
so Friday, back to Friday, what we need to do for Friday. You guys, you're not gonna have, that's too much apples to do on Friday, right? Applesauce.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna tell you, I gotta cook all them things too. I ain't gotta cook them all.
So apple crisp is happening.
I think it's your home. And the bread is happening at the Grange on Friday, is that what we said?
I don't know, if you want to, so, yeah, the bread doesn't take that long.
No.
However, you can't do the, so if we do the bread that day, that's enough to do the bread, prep the apple, prep the potatoes, and do the squash, which means then we need to meet another night to do the applesauce.
I can make some bread at the house. If you wanna make it so then we can do more stuff Friday, that needs to get done before Saturday.
Yeah, my brain is good bread and crisp bread at home. You know what I mean? That's,
So you, hold supplies for them. That's what I'm saying, so, last year we just threw it together that Monday, we threw it in the freezer.
yeah, that's possible too.
I know Chris and I just did them,
Yeah,
and then we take them out with that Saturday morning, Friday night, or whatever,
that could work. We can make them anytime then.
This is what I'm saying, it wouldn't take that much.
Yeah, all right, so we'll pick a day that you don't have your mother's eye doctor appointment, I
Right.
think you do that even the week before.
Yep,
You get that right
I'll
out of
be
the way.
here,
Okay,
I'll be in Montana. I'm not coming home. Are we allowed to do something with the phone? I don't know. The 15th is Brianna's birthday. That's a Monday. The 8th is a Monday of September, which is next Monday,
that's fine,
or we'll do the 8th,
that's fine with me.
that, Ashley's birthday. For me and Robin.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan, and then let me just have the games.
I can pick some up too.
Well, if I gotta get all the
Yeah.
supplies,
All right, yeah, you just get all that.
and you don't mind using that recipe, it seems like it's easy.
I don't mind using any recipe either. You want one recipe, you don't
I
want to
agree.
be jerking around.
And it doesn't matter, if everybody has the same recipe, things still come out different.
Mhm.
So that'll be taken care of, then the applesauce.
Once the apples cook, it's not that big, but you gotta put them through the mill. And then just add whatever you wanna add to it. But I mean, do you really need to cook it after you do that? I only do it 'cause I'm canning it, but if you're just making it,
As long as it's not watery, right?
or does the sugar and stuff dissolve better if you heat it up first instead of just putting it in there? I don't know.
Right, I usually like sugar when it's really hot,
That's what I would do.
but I've never made that much applesauce.
That's what I would. Not really.
Do you need a half a cup, really isn't that much? So think you should, a half a cup, you need a half a cup, but you really do need.
We have something on there.
Yeah.
Too bad we hadn't done just something like the baked apples or something, because then you could just slice them up and throw them in there with some sugar and cinnamon on them, and then you cook them up and just throw that on the plate, nice piece of whole apple. You don't have to put it through the mill and do all that drama.
So we decided it was applesauce because that was easy to do.
Yeah,
Oh, you want
I must have been at that meeting.
You wanna change it?
Well, we have it on the ticket too.
Oh, that's right.
I should have put subject to change. You know. Do you these to Chris?
Yeah.
Christine?
No, actuality, we can do whatever we want, if you ask me. As long as there's apples on that plate. If you change your meat out or something, I think that's where you run into some trouble. But we'll figure it out. We got a little bit of time. We'll
So
get
we
the
have to
apples.
make maple butter.
And that should be easy, maple syrup and butter, just blend, beat them up.
How much butter?
I will have to find out.
All right.
So I have a list, should we meet? Because we can't meet informally, right, because informally is not,
We used to be able to.
I mean, like, you can't send a text message and say anything, because that's not, you have to go through a regular meeting, or you able to, or you email? So if we email,
Email
this
what?
is the menu, this is what I found from Robert, how many pounds of this, how many pounds of that. Are you the one going shopping? The butter and stuff?
I got butter.
You got butter, that's right, you said you had butter.
I got butter.
This is what we need for squash, butter, apples. Shopping, the shopping was really. Then who's getting what?
Mhm.
We can email that, or would you rather not?
I'm gonna need an email address
Yes.
because I don't like the one you have now being,
Can you snail mail? Can you, if it's an email, if she doesn't get the email, can it be snail mail to her?
You can do a phone call. and talk to them.
I can just call you then, huh?
Yeah, I can see you right there. I mean, I'll see you anyway, yeah. Or you can even like Katie know or Betsy or something.
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
And then if you wanted an email made, I don't know your availability, but we would, I was talking to HR today about it, and she was supposed to give me a list. But she didn't get a chance to do that, so.
I mean, because we really don't do anything. All it is basically the minutes.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's
it's not,
really, oh, we talk about the menu,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's what I mean. It's like from such a police state. Oh,
All right, so, that's be difficult, so apples. So I could have them all washed on Monday, but that wouldn't take too long. It's really, if you're gonna wash them, so I don't wanna start cooking them unless somebody's there to help process them. And you said you really should wait till Wednesday.
or two, I mean, I don't know how long does
I
that
agree.
I mean, it can last. I would hate to see us all doing it, like it doesn't last. I mean, I'm trying to think, I mean, applesauce in a jar lasts a long time, right?
It can't, it lasts forever. Well,
Yeah, I'm not talking about like if you buy the stuff in the store and you open it and you put it in your fridge, I mean, it usually stays in there for a bit.
I'm thinking if you did it. You don't wanna wait 2 days, but I think Monday would be okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Why not? Even like Sunday afternoon if I had, after church. Or Monday, like you said, I think it would be fine. As long as the fridges are cold enough, that should be fine. That's why you do, the stuff can sit in there and give it some flavor. That's what I say, yeah. It's just gonna be a busy week, that's all. Alright. Now we meet that Tuesday, we can say whether we have applesauce. If we're going to Restaurant Depot, we're not, no.
Yeah,
Right.
what else would we have on Sunday?
Cause I'm usually home, I could be home by like 12, or like 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock.
I spend time with my grandson and then Monday, Sunday afternoon, and my mother-in-law's.
Alright, so that's all, so just Monday, I'll just go there Monday. I'll just go Monday.
So Monday I can be there. What minute is that? I can be there in the morning.
That's
Her
fine.
appointment's at 12:45 and I can be there right after her appointment.
Yeah, let's go, I'd rather wait, I'd rather do it then anyway, Sunday, it's just, we can do it another day. Alright, so good, we got that out of the way. So there's the applesauce, then Friday we got the potatoes and winter squash. The bread we're gonna do this Monday. So there we go. So we'll need the apples by that Monday.
Yep. If Jack or anybody can come and help with that stuff, we'll have those dates available.
Monday,
Yeah, those dates.
what's that date again?
It was 29th to an applesauce. 9 o'clock. that too long? I have to leave by 12.
Yeah, look, earlier probably would be better for us, so this way we get as much done. as we
8
can.
o'clock, 7 o'clock,
That's the eighth, right?
depends good for you.
We'll do 9. Just so I gotta milk.
So 9, September, yeah, September 29th at 9 for applesauce. This Monday, for the pumpkin bread, which shouldn't take long.
What time?
Uh,
Check his schedule.
So the 8th, I do have an appointment, it would be,
All right,
10 o'clock, 9:30.
yep. I'll be there at 10. Just
10
in
o'clock?
case, yep.
And then by that Wednesday, Tuesday, we can scan it if we need to scan it. I think it'll be fine.
Sorry, the food's gonna be same, but don't.
Right, and it's cooked and ready to go at the right time. So raffle items, Chris said you have a couple. What else are we doing? Do you need anything else? Betsy, oh, Katie says she might do a mom.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
mentioned.
I can get a mum or two, or like really cool like decorative pumpkin could also go with it,
Oh, yeah, that would be,
or separate.
sounds like a plan. And do we want flowers on the tables? We did it last, she's done it last 2 years, but we don't have to, that's up to you. How do you want to decorate the tables?
Yeah, you know what Betsy grew, she grew these things she was showing me the other day, they're called, pumpkin eggplant or something, and they're ornamental. And they're like little orange, and we're thinking maybe put some of those
Yeah,
in the flowers to make something look a little, and trees right there, so. Maybe do something like that too to add to it.
so like one thing to 10 pieces. All right.
You want me to move on?
Something else to dinner, right?
Yeah, move on.
It's not, I don't know.
All right. Educational program, still working on that, right?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna just table that till we get done with
That's
this.
right.
Yeah,
And new members,
that's mainly just for alternates.
right?
Yeah.
And, Paul Larson,
Yeah, that's.
Table that.
Yeah, that's table.
okay, family day. I'll be there first thing in the morning for family day. I'll bring a top, a couple of tables. And some raffle stuff for us.
Do you have tickets? I brought the tickets back here. They might be in that room. Remember I bought tickets last year? Traffic tickets.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, the, banners in there too.
And you'll need something to put the tickets in.
Yeah. I can probably just find some basic guys in the house.
And Katie said she'd be there at 3.
So I'll be there at 3. I will have the scale to weigh the pumpkins, and I will have a first place ribbon. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, I think so. You'll have the prize money?
And I have the prize money from from the Grange, and I'll have those in little envelopes. So we're just looking for like a first prize ribbon,
I think so.
Yes.
like a nice blue ribbon. Okay, I got it. But I just can't help out because after I'm done weighing the pumpkins and everything, I have to go and do the tractor pull. The pedal.
Let's hope we get a pumpkin. Or two.
So on the pumpkin, the kids need to write their name, or at least their last name, their parents' name, right?
Do we need some sort of like thing
Contact
to
information.
attach it to the stem? Or are you thinking like you put it on a piece of tape? Like
I think Jack
If
was gonna
the
bring
wind-
masking tape.
if the wind comes, like you don't want like papers to fly.
I think masking tape, is that what we decided last meeting?
Yeah, masking tape.
Okay, as long as
So I
that's
think
what.
masking tape,
But Jack
we-
will have to bring that because I won't be there until
Yeah,
later.
no problem.
so
Okay.
bring masking tape, so on the tape, they'll have to write their name, parents' name and a contact number, or did you wanna do the name and then the school?
Probably
Grade.
name and then the grade, just in case for some reason, and then the contact number would obviously be the parents,
Yes,
right?
I would think, yes, parents' name, or parents' contact number.
But if for some reason that they write it down wrong, we can't read it, then at least we have the grade to be like, hey, this goes to so and so.
Right, and
Okay.
they should pick up their pumpkins or, okay, you gonna announce these at a certain time?
I don't know, we don't make up.
We have to work with Family Day on that if we wanted to like actually announce it.
That would be nice, right?
It would be, but you'd have to like, I don't know who's in charge of the schedule. If like you could just get like maybe a little blurb at like 3:15, we'll announce the winners of the pumpkin contest, or
Okay.
I don't know, or you just go and ask them to make an announcement. I don't know.
I can ask
Yeah, we'll
Darlene,
work that out.
I'll see Darlene tomorrow.
What was it?
Darlene,
Oh.
Margaret, she's the secretary of the family.
Make sure she, I haven't seen her. Make sure she's got the ag booth on next to RTC.
I mean, like I could tell my dad, but I don't know how far that'll really go. So you just have to talk to the right person.
Right. That's why I have to think of the deal, I wouldn't say. As long as it gets done. RTC?
Yeah, RTC.
Okay. Is that
Good.
every day? And then, I'll show up if I can, I don't,
Actually said maybe she'll show up for a little while.
nice.
Yeah, I'm still not sure what's going on that day yet.
I'll, there'll be other people hanging around the booth too, so.
Good. Yeah, we'll need that recipe ingredients, might have to get for. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I
no
think.
problem.
Yeah.
We good up there with that?
Yep.
Okay. Scholarship, I should be able to get that covered again, but we'll see how much we make on this,
Mhm.
and we should be good.
So do we want to decide on this, and we don't have to talk about it tonight, because I think it's getting,
Yeah,
but, we had talked about, so having a scholar, in case we don't have any students, because it's very specialized, right? And there's not that many kids going in agriculture that are going to college. So the kids that aren't going to college, but that are graduating, is there some way we can invest in their future? If they, you know what I mean? And that's what we had talked about that, informally, at one of the meetings. So I didn't know if that was something we should.
yeah, that's something we should definitely talk
But
about.
we should talk about it sooner rather than later, because December, that should be available to the high school seniors. So,
Yeah, we have to make sure we have it where that's exactly what they're doing,
Yeah,
you know?
accountability, this is what else. You do this is great, but don't just tell me you're gonna buy a cow and then you
That's
just
what
buy
I
it.
mean.
exactly.
I mean, we gotta somehow figure out how that would work.
So then if you have to submit the check to, I don't know, but they can't go out, pay,
Or unless you do it and then you give them the scholarship sometime after, don't they do that sometimes,
Yeah,
the scholarships, you
exactly.
get the scholarship later on?
Yeah.
Like
like
that,
grant money.
we do that at the lodge, we wait, make them do a semester or
that's what
whatever,
I mean,
and then they get their money.
and prove that they are actually farming.
Right,
Cause that's gonna be the tough part, I mean, anyone can say, oh, I'm going into
Right.
farming, and then they got the money and have a
See you
nice
later.
day.
So either have some sort of business plan or something that can be started.
Maybe that's what they will show us instead of writing out their, where they're going to college and this and that, they could show us their business plan or what they got going on for what they're doing. Cause they should have a criterion too, cause we get 4 of them and how we gonna
Right,
look at that.
I think this for sure is gonna like take a lot of discussion to get the wording just right, because you want to support somebody that wants to stay on the farm and maybe perhaps go a different avenue than, what they have been doing on the farm, be like, do I buy a beef cow with that, whatever, $1,000, $2,000, or do I put this towards putting a greenhouse up? Like, but like they need the money up front though, so it's gonna take us quite probably a couple meetings to figure out the wording of how we want to put this together for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I mean, I'll be honest with you, that's, someone says they're gonna
Because
buy a beef cow, but are they buying it because they're gonna put it in their freezer?
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
you won't, we gotta make sure we're not giving this money to somebody that's just not gonna use it.
That's
But there
right.
are kids that want to use it and do different things.
Yeah, so you're right, it's gonna take us a little bit to get this. So
We
You
gotta-
have connections at the high school. Do you think
Yeah,
this?
I'm
will
part of
hurt
the
somebody?
parents and alumni, and I can see how they're wording of their grants, because we give out grants to the kids that are doing SAEs, but it's more like a loan too. So it's like a
Right.
1% loan. I don't think we want to get into the loan aspect of it, but
Oh, gosh.
we need to have some sort of insurance there that if we give you the money, you're actually going to do what we said, or you take the chance and you just do it. I don't know. It's a big discussion that we're going to have.
Yeah. Well, if you can get some ideas from them,
Yeah,
like
I can talk to, I have a meeting next week with them, so I will I'll talk to somebody and see if I can get the wordage that we use for, those kids.
right, perfect.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I'll try to get that next week and then we can probably not discuss it on the 30th because we'll be full of farm to table. But maybe the October meeting, or we'll talk about it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Actually, for that special meeting, just put farm to table on that.
Yeah.
agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the October meeting will be the
Right.
next week.
That'll be right after.
Yeah,
that.
and then we'll get through the farm to table. We'll obviously probably have to do follow-up discussions, and then we'll go right into how we want to start the wordage of this.
Yep. That sounds like a very good idea.
I agree.
Thank you.
So,
Anything else?
No,
Motion to adjourn?
I need a motion to adjourn.
so move.
All in favor?
Yes, yes, yes.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye, Katie.
Bye, Katie.
Bye.